Hello everyone, welcome to your live watch along of Chelsea versus Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-final second leg. I never ever thought I would ever say that ever again. Never thought I would ever say that, but it's been 9 years. It's 9 years. Boys, 9 years in the making. 9 long years we have waited to be back at this level, to be back in the big butt time, to be back with a chance of a European trophy once again. 9 years after the first, we have a chance to do it again. And also, guys, put in the chat, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? This is a brand new mic. I'll show you guys. No, my brand new mic. So, I want to ask you guys, can you hear me? Here we go. I am wearing my Chelsea shirt. It's underneath this because the only reason I'm wearing this is because I wear a blue. I got green screen, so my shirt blends in sometimes. So that's good because it's a brand new mic. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Fine, and we're not going to have any of those problems with it cutting out. But I will, if you guys want me to put out tell you the lineup, I can. Or do you guys want me to wait until the players start walking out? So the players start walking onto the pitch for me to tell you guys the lineup. I think I'll do it then. But welcome everyone. The reason I start 10 minutes early is so that you guys gives you a chance to get in before kickoff. Guys, also in the chat, let me know if it's too loud. If it is too loud, I'll turn the volume down on the thing. If it's too loud for you, just let me know. And guys, I apologise if I don't react or I don't speak a lot during the stream because my emotion could be up and down during this game. So I hope you guys are a little bit understanding on that. Hello Wreck-It, how are you? Today's an emotional day. It could be. Oh my God. Imagine at full time and we're playing Man City in the final. Imagine that in a European final. Hello Cammy, how are you doing on this fine day? Got a brand new microphone for doing streaming now. So the reason you can only hear just me at the moment is because of they're on an ad break at the moment, and I don't play ad breaks during my things because of they use copyrighted music on them sometimes. So, what camera do you use? I don't use a camera. It's just the camera that you get with a Mac computer. So it's the Mac's own camera. If you have a Mac, you'll know what. It's perfect value. Thank you very much. Nervous tensions today. It's like, I've never really felt like this, but we're just going to keep going. We are up for this. Guys, we want a lot of you in the chat. This is for British football. This is not just for Chelsea Football Club. This is for British football. Real Madrid tried to create a Super League. that tried to ruin British football forever. And let's not let them get to a final. Let's not let them get to a final with that corrupt of an owner that nearly ruined the beautiful game we love. But, guys, put some questions in the chat. I will, in not long, be letting you guys know what the lineup is for Chelsea versus Real Madrid. But at the moment, my nerves at the moment are... Hello, Dixie! Oh man, nervous tensions.
Semi-finals like never before for this and so much more. Just download the app to your mobile or tablet. What a spectacular view this evening over
It is
London.
nervous, never mind. What do you mean? What do you mean from your end?
And there we come, all the way round.
What do you mean?
Stamford Bridge and a huge game of football.
Reckon I do still play FIFA.
I fancy Chelsea to do this. And
It's
now
just
the game's got closer and we've seen.
Come on, boys!
I'm less sure. I feel exactly the same as that. And do you know what? I think it's the teams that are out there. I look at this left side.
Come on, boys.
If Hazard is back to his best, I'm not sure about Christensen. I'm not sure about Azpilicueta. I'd just prefer that. I prefer the Real Madrid.
Here comes
team.
Real Madrid.
You, Joe?
No, they've certainly got the names. I mean, a lot to that man there in picture, Sergio Ramos. He's been out a long time. Is he fit? Is he going to come back and dominate?
No.
Again,
I will not. Nah, your name will sound like a troll, Dixie, so I'm going to do that.
Because of the connection with Chelsea, so you get worried anyway. But I think you look at that Real Madrid team with Mendy coming back, Ramos coming back, and Hazard playing. You do get worried.
But you're still going to go for Chelsea.
Of course, I'm going to go for Chelsea.
So,
How do you see it?
The experience of this
we need to do it today. The days of all days. We have to do it today. Come on, boys.
Who takes the moments that arise during the 90 minutes? Concentration
Clean
is
sheet,
key.
Chelsea go through.
Clean sheet, Chelsea go through. I've said it all week that Chelsea go through. I'm going to stick with it.
Go on, Chelsea!
Okay, well it's almost time. Sergio Ramos has led his team out to many great occasions. Can he reach another Champions League final, or will it be Chelsea? Let's find out with our commentary team of Glenn Hoddle, Steve McManaman and
I'm
Darren
watching the game
Fletcher.
from my home and I'm feeling nervous as well.
Thank you, Gary. Good evening, everybody. Sergio Ramos certainly looks ready. It's the night of destiny part 2. And it's Chelsea's time to
So,
shine in the Champions
guys,
League. The players are ready for 90 minutes.
Here we go. I'm going to let you guys know the lineup for the Chelsea team. The lineup for Chelsea is as followed. Mendy in goal. You got Christensen, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Kante, Jorginho, Chilwell, Mount, Havertz and Werner. Then on the bench you got Caballero, Kepa, Alonso, Emerson, James, Zuma, Gilmore, Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, Ziyech, Abraham and Olivier Giroud. Come on, Chelsea Football Club. Let's do it today. Let's get to a European final for the second time in our history. Come on, boys! Come on, Chelsea! Come on, boys, let's do this! Come on. We want some Chelsea love in the chat, guys. Some support for Chelsea. We gotta go get this win. Come on. This is now or never for Chelsea. This is our biggest. Well, thank you for the likes. If you guys like the stream, hit the like button as well. I really appreciate it. Because this is a big occasion with basically a lot of emotion. It's going.
One change from the side that started the first leg.
So, if you guys want Chelsea, show your Chelsea support in the chat. Let's go, boys.
Twice against Fulham at the weekend, replacing him. Azpilicueta, Rudiger, Kante.
Chelsea have actually gone 3 up front in Mount, Havertz and Werner. 3 up front. And it's Chilwell, Jorginho, Kante and Azpilicueta in the midfield. And Rudiger, Silva and Christensen as our back 3. And Mendy in goal.
The referee tonight is from Italy. He's Daniele Orsato. Real Madrid are so happy to have Sergio Ramos back in the team as the captain tonight. He'll be joined imminently by another Spaniard, Chelsea's Cesar Azpilicueta.
Come on, Chelsea!
Zinedine Zidane has picked an attacking team tonight. It looks like his strongest available lineup. Sergio Ramos, Ferland Mendy and Eden Hazard all start after missing the first leg last week. Ramos has missed 5 weeks after being injured with Spain.
Hey guys,
Hazard played 72
is
minutes
this
in
good
the
sounding?
league on
Is it better
Saturday.
sound than the
Mendy's
last
missed the last 5 matches.
microphone I heard? Is this better sounding?
After the first leg are both missing for Real. There are 6 Champions League winners in the starting lineup.
Let me know in the chat, folks. Is it sounding really good, your end?
The 2 managers tonight, Zinedine Zidane and Thomas Tuchel. Well, Manchester City await the winners in the final in Istanbul in 24 days' time. Will it be Chelsea?
Here
or
we
Real
go.
Madrid? The stars
kick
are
us
tonight,
off.
match winners and game changers, some of which will leave an indelible mark on the match. Big-time players who know the rewards and know what failure would feel like. It's the first time Real Madrid have ever played at Stamford Bridge. Despite winning 19 European trophies, they've never passed through this part of West London until tonight. It's the famous white of Real Madrid and the equally famous blue of Chelsea.
Here we go. Real Madrid gets underway. Chelsea versus Real Madrid Champions League semi-final.
Fletch, you know, they're in good form. They've got to keep the calmness about them, and they've got to play Real Madrid. This team, not the badge or the history of the club. This is a good side. Real Madrid, not a great side.
So, guys, does it sound good your end?
Early concern here with the ball. It's a better looking Real Madrid team tonight, Steve. There's no doubt about that. Certainly the involvement of Hazard and the presence of Sergio Ramos, so important potentially for them.
Yeah, very much so. And of course, Ferland Mendy coming back into the team as well. That will help.
So, we need to go for it as much as we can and play with a bit of heart, play with a bit of soul and go for it.
Thibaut Courtois in goal for Real Madrid tonight, back at Chelsea.
Well, right, guys, hey, we've got to go for it. That's what we're going to do.
In Valdebebas, it's been a real feature for them in the Champions League knockout stages, but they will underestimate Real Madrid at their peril, and it'll take another outstanding performance here.
Come on, Chelsea!
To finish off the job that started impressively last week. Thomas Tuchel saw his own club miss out on back-to-back Champions League finals last night. Tonight he can become the first manager to reach success.
Thank you very much. I was just making sure if it sounds good. We need to go for it tonight. We need to go for it as much as we can and just try our best and do what we can do.
I don't know about you, Glenn, but it looks as if Real Madrid are playing with 5 at the back.
They have come out with 5.
Yeah,
Steve, yeah.
I know they're set up as 4 sort of now, but Vinicius Junior is right back into this wing-back position almost. Ferland Mendy's being pushed on. Whether they're just going to be very flexible in there.
Just wonder whether they're just going to try and protect a little bit Ramos. You know, he has been out injured, and the way that Chelsea play, they might step into to those little pockets, the number 10s that Chelsea play.
If we play well, I think we can get a good result today. We just have to we have to go for it. We have to play well. We have to go for it as much as we can. If we can get the first goal in the game. Ah, for God's sake, boys.
German international.
We have to go for it. We have to play.
So,
right, if Chelsea can keep it at 0-0 or score the first goal, it means that Real Madrid have to score 3 goals.
I think they'll try and step in and stop Mount.
I think we have to score. Yeah, Real Madrid would have to score 3 goals to go through.
Also, Sergio Ramos, who's playing his 671st match for Real Madrid tonight. He was injured with Spain. He's missed the last 5 weeks. He hasn't played a great deal of football at all in recent times. Only 3 of Real Madrid's last 23 games since the middle of January. He's had a calf problem, he's had COVID as well, but they were desperate to have him available for this second leg.
Come on, Chelsea!
Given away by Casemiro. Here's Chilwell. Quickly closed down by Eder Militao.
I apologise, folks, if I do get quite emotional during the streams. It might the emotions might go back and forward during the game, depending on what happens. But if it stays 0-0 at the end of 90 minutes, we are into the Champions League final. A goal for Real Madrid then takes them into the final. A goal for us means Real Madrid have to score like 2 goals to go through.
A welcome back to Stamford Bridge there for Eden Hazard, and then N'Golo Kante following in as well.
Well done, Kante. Yeah, no Pulisic. Emre, he's on the bench.
This is the second one, isn't it?
I'm just liking these challenges. These challenges are like worth it. Oh.
The first one against Christensen, it's a late tackle, isn't it? I think the referee tried to play on, which he did, but I think he's gone over and had a word with Christensen as well.
So, guys, if you like the stream, hit the thumbs up button. I highly appreciate it.
In all competitions this season. He's only playing for the 18th time tonight. And they're just hoping, Real Madrid, that he can summon up something from somewhere to inspire them.
Just don't concede early doors.
Headed away by Thiago Silva. And chasing back there, done by Vinicius Junior.
So, we just need to keep going. I'm alright, just nervous. Just nervous on the game as a whole.
Arrived here unbeaten in 19 games. They're chasing a double with the experience and ability to make it hard for Chelsea.
Just nervous. This game's just going to bring the nervous levels up and down. If we can score, the first goal, my nervousness might be a bit more confident because we're in the lead. And everything else, it means that Real Madrid have to come at us. But at the moment, Real Madrid have to come at us straight away because we got the away goal, we got the advantage, but only a slender advantage. So we can't afford to concede first, or we got to score 2 goals, go through. And that against this side would be really difficult to do. But we have to try. But at the moment, Real Madrid are just passing the ball around. About 6 minutes played. Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 0.
They've certainly sat down Real Madrid quicker than Chelsea with the ball. They've had plenty of possession. They can't seem to get in behind that back 3 for Chelsea at the moment. But
yeah, our back 3 is good when you got Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Andreas Christensen. Aaron Murat.
He's played a variety of defensive positions this season for Real Madrid.
Go on. I love it if these players go in like with our challenges because it's showing. So you're so nervous? Yeah, I'm nervous because it's a semi-final of one of the biggest European competitions in European football. So this is only the second time Chelsea have been in a semi-final in the last 9 years. It's only our second final in 9 years. And the last one, we know what happened then. We beat Barcelona and went on to beat Bayern in the final. So
thing in the sense of keeping the cards in his pocket for the moment, but he'll run out of patience if Chelsea keep mistiming those tackles.
It's a big night for Thibaut Courtois. It didn't finish well, did it, for him at Chelsea? Left in rather messy circumstances. He'll be keen to impress on his return to Stamford Bridge.
Go on, Werner! Thibaut! Oh, lucky Thibaut! Lucky Thibaut!
He didn't fancy that in his own penalty area. 1v1 against Werner. Werner goes past him too easy. He actually tries to push him out the way. Gets away with it, actually.
I think the most remarkable statistic for Sergio Ramos this season, Steve, is he hasn't been shown a red card yet.
Plenty of time left yet.
He's had 26 in his career, isn't he, Fletch, hasn't he?
Well, it's not tonight, they have Sevilla at the weekend, so that is all team.
I'll try and calm down, but the nervousness is we are playing against a team like Real Madrid who are on good form, and so, but so are we. But we gotta win this. We gotta go and push and try and do as much as we can. But the more we keep on doing it, the better it is. But so far, we haven't created anything. Real Madrid haven't created anything.
English opposition in England. Their last one was 7 years ago at Anfield, and of course it is on Real Madrid tonight to score. They've got to score. A clean sheet for Chelsea and they're through. The away goal then would be extremely significant for them.
At the moment, if we can get the first goal in the game, then the relief will be absolutely.
Sergio Ramos. Eder Militao.
We cannot let Real Madrid get into their stride. That's the only thing we can't do it right now.
The big challenge for those two in midfield tonight, Modric and Kroos, is to try and set the tempo. They weren't really able to do that at all, were they, in the first leg?
Come on, boys.
Hazard.
Real Madrid on the ball at the moment. About 9 minutes played. Still 0-0. In a Champions League semi-final.
Not a great deal of time in there for Kroos, who needed his teammate Modric just to pick up the pieces. There's Casemiro. Benzema.
At the moment, we're doing actually very well. We're playing very well. We're playing with a bit of passion. Playing with heart. Playing with a bit of a determination factor. And I can't be any proud of the boys. If we end up not going to the final, I'm still proud of them, because I wouldn't have expected us to get to an FA Cup final, be fourth in the league, and be in a chance of going to a European final. Would I said that about 4 months ago? No, we would have had no chance. Well done, Mendes. Well done, Edward. I'll take that all day long. I will take that all day and all night and every day. Just, I'm trying to be as calm as I can, but just calmness right now is not an option in my estimate, because it's going to be nervous. But if we can score, I think if we can score at least one goal, I think my emotions will come out of me for this.
Start to the match though tonight, Glenn, that we saw last week.
Well, Chelsea look a little bit nervous, don't they? It's Madrid that's taken the ball. They've got plenty of possession, and you know, they're willing to just field to back, go halfway line, halfway.
Yeah, but you also got to think about it. Real Madrid have got to come at Chelsea. Chelsea do have to score, but at the moment we have the advantage, which Real Madrid will have to score.
Yeah, I thought they'd be far more positive this week, Chelsea. I thought they were excellent last week, the way they started the game.
Oh, Jorginho being too slow on the ball.
Madrid have got 75% possession in this game, and nothing's really happened.
Go on, go on, Timo, go on, Havertz. Go on, Havertz. Havertz on the ball for Chelsea now. It's with Kante. Kante to Jorginho. Jorginho to Rudiger. Rudiger for Chelsea. Rudiger can have a pop. Oh! Oh my God! Can we let Rudiger have a shot? Can we have Rudiger have a shot from now on, please? Oh my days! Now it's with Chilwell. Mason Mount. Mount. Mounty boy! Mounty boy! Oh! Mount nearly scored for Chelsea. Corner! Come on, boys! Mason Mount! Mason Mount! Mason Mount!
There's the shot. The ball swerving.
Oh, can we let Rudiger have shots from now on, from far range? Because one of them will go in eventually.
Taking no chances.
That's a free kick. Well done, ref. Well done. Well done. But that's a good chance by Rudiger. I just thought, I'll have a pot from about like 40 yards. And it made the keeper work, so can't be any prouder of the team. Can't be any prouder of the players, more or less. Free kick to Chelsea. 13 minutes played. Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 0.
Centre backs have got in there for Chelsea. Christensen,
Rudiger.
Who's got the mask on. And the vastly experienced Thiago Silva.
Is it going to be Chilwell? Or is it going to be Mason Mount to take it for Chelsea? If it was me, it would be Chilwell, because he's the in-swinger, the out-swinger. Mason Mount does an in-swinging ball, which I think is going to be more towards the keeper. It's going to be Benjamin to take it. Header. Oh. And now it's Aspilicueta. It's Jorginho. Jorginho.
Back in by
Oh,
Chelsea.
Jorginho into a...
Modric. Yeah, it's a poor cross from Jorginho. Wonderful position to get the ball there. Whip it in between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. Tries to play it shorter on the edge of the box.
Yeah, Thiago Silva made a lovely run as well.
Yeah, that's Jorginho for you, making mistakes. That's blooming usual.
Card of the game, Jorginho. Bringing Hazard down. That all stemmed from that poor cross. Madrid
Yeah, because it's Jorginho. Jorginho always makes mistakes, but most of the time he doesn't. But
Tuchel looking on, he's unbeaten against Spanish opposition as a coach. He's hoping that run can continue this evening. On by Kante, away by Ramos.
so at the moment, guys, 0-0, 40 minutes played.
Tonight means that it's the 14th different central defensive partnership for Real
And also,
in the last 20 matches.
guys, if you like the stream, hit the thumbs up button, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, don't forget to post so you get an update when it's happening, when I do these again in the future.
He's managed to keep that unit solid, Steve, hasn't he, in the wake of all of these problems that he's had.
Yeah, typical Madrid.
We have got an interesting...
After Christmas,
If you guys want to know what the next stream's going to be, it's going to be an interesting one.
Defensively, they've been strong on a good run.
But I hope I get still the same people coming in, because it's going to be something a bit different from what we usually do on this channel.
Chelsea by Jorginho. Here's Werner. Chilwell.
Going too well. Mount for Chelsea.
Mason Mount.
On Chilwell. Unlucky. Don't foul. Well done, Chilwell. Well done. Jorginho to Havertz. Now to Aspilicueta.
Playing as a right wing back tonight. Reece James on the bench.
Now it's Jorginho. Now it is to Christensen. Christensen to Rudiger. Rudiger to Chilwell. Chilwell to Werner. Oh!
It was a good ball. It was
Okay. Better, boys. Better. Guys, do you want to know what the next stream or next live watch on we're doing on the channel? Because it's going to be interesting what I'm doing, and it's on Friday. Guys, we don't talk politics on this channel. We don't talk about politics on this channel. We talk sports on this channel.
I'm not sure whether there's a problem with the footballs tonight, but while you were watching the replay, they've just had to change another one. They've had 2 on there now. Whether it's been recycled and it's found its way back, but twice they've had to change the ball tonight.
Guys, do you want to know what the next live watch along is on the channel? Come on.
Tony Kroos, who was part of the Bayern Munich team that lost the Champions League final to Chelsea back in 2012, so there's revenge on his mind tonight.
Don't let him shoot!
Opens up for Modric.
Well done, Mendy! Well done, Mendy!
Yeah, he just needs to be closed down a little bit quicker there by Christensen. Doesn't hit it with the venom he wanted. Get into the arms of Mendy.
Just bought himself that little bit of an extra couple of yards, didn't he, Steve? Pretended he was going to hit it and just took it on again and didn't really catch it.
Here's another one, Modric, who's not scored for quite a considerable period of time. Mason Mount to Ben Chilwell, promising for Chelsea. Good ball!
Yeah! Come on! Oh, ref!
To break Chelsea.
Oh my God, Werner! Oh! Offside! Offside!
You can see he is offside. He just doesn't pull himself back onside, Glenn. You could see he was offside.
It's pretty naive play. You've got to say, forward in there, such a dangerous position. Just that shirt. He knows that Chilwell's got time to just deliver the ball. It's not as if it had to come in. And that is poor play. At this level, at the highest level, you've got to stay onside there.
He's quick enough. He doesn't need to dive in there and take
Oh,
a chance.
offside.
He knew he was ahead.
But he good thing from Chelsea's point of view is how easy did they win the ball, and suddenly they've got a spare man and they're in behind this Real Madrid defence. They do look a bit vulnerable tonight, Real Madrid.
Right, guys, as you guys might know, I'm branching out, doing another sport which I also like, is rugby. So I am going to be doing a rugby live stream on Friday. Friday night, I am going to be doing a live watch along to a game in rugby league's top flight, the Super League, which is Leeds Rhinos versus Wakefield Trinity in the Super League, the top flight of rugby league. What do you guys think of that? Be branching out and doing rugby live watch-alongs, like rugby league and rugby union, branching it out.
I think that's the slight problem Real Madrid have got with Vinicius playing as.
So what do you guys think?
He's just run asleep. He's not going to see off the defensive side of the game every single time, and it was too easy for Chilwell to actually break in behind that Real Madrid defence.
Zidane rested Kroos and Modric at the weekend, but the state of the Spanish title race dictates that he can't be too bold with team selection. He's also pretty low on numbers at the moment compared to what we tend to see at this stage of the Champions League with Real Madrid.
I think a slight problem for Real Madrid, Steve, is that their midfield's never going to run.
Come on, boys!
They all want, all three of them want the ball to feet. They're never going to turn Jorginho or Kante round. And you know they're going to play in front of you. Yes, they'll have loads of possession and they're good footballers, but you just sense that they're not. So
what do you guys think of the next live watch on the channel, which is Leeds Rhinos versus Wakefield Trinity in Rugby League's the Super League?
Benzema's hardly had a kick today. It shows Real Madrid's reluctance to move the ball forward quick enough.
Thank you.
Involving Vinicius and Ben Chilwell, which was spotted by the referee. He was looking right at it, just exchanged words when the ball had gone. Chilwell then quickly alive to intercept, and he loses out to Eder Militao. Modric trying to get Vinicius in, and that was alert defending back there for Chelsea by Rudiger. Daniele Orsato is just going to have a word with the two players. Just went shoulder to shoulder out of picture after the ball had been released. It's a battle we're going to see plenty of tonight, I'm sure. Modric with the cross, Thiago Silva with the Chelsea clearance.
That's Chelsea as well at their best. They have that back three, you know, and the centre backs don't.
Definitely. So either be, sorry guys, I might have got a bit mixed up on the games and stuff, but it will either be tomorrow, will either be Catalans versus Warrington in the Super League, or in the Super League, the other second game of the night, St Helens versus Huddersfield. Just to branch out. But football will be the main focus, but I thought when there's a day when there's not really a lot of football, when there's not a lot of Premier League games on and not a lot of football on in the evening, and I thought, why don't I do a rugby live stream? Try and do that. Don't forget guys, it means it's an extra live stream and extra content for you guys to watch. And also my rugby league side plays tomorrow, Sheffield Eagles versus Batley Bulldogs. That will also be in the comment in the corner of the stream, so we know what the score is between Sheffield Eagles and Batley Bulldogs. So far I can't be any prouder of Chelsea, we're doing so well at the moment.
Just looking tonight, Glenn, at the role that Eder Militao's
go on, Rudiger.
He seems to have quite a bit of ground to cover back there, whether he's out here on the right or back into
come on.
the central position.
Chilwell for Chelsea's lost out again.
They're trying to make it a 4 at times to defend, but no, he's got a hell of a lot of cover, and I think he's doing it for, they're trying to protect Ramos, who's in the centre of the two centre backs, and he doesn't get dragged out. I think
Right.
they don't want him isolated
Guys,
out there, but you're right.
what do I watch?
He's got to do a big job with the ball, and he's defensively, because Vinicius, as I said, will switch off as a wing back down his side.
What do you guys think of me doing rugby games? Live watch-alongs.
It's been a cagey 24 minutes here at Stamford Bridge. The one really bright moment, Timo Werner's goal that was disallowed for offside. And Mendy's had a couple of saves to make, but both of them very comfortable long-range Real Madrid shots from Toni Kroos and Luka Modric.
Thank you, Musrat. Thank you very much. So far, we're playing really well. 24 minutes played. Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 0. We did have the ball in the back of the net, but it was offside.
Taken off him by Jorginho, who wants to try and get Werner.
Oh, unlucky Werner!
Casemiro does that so well, doesn't he?
Unlucky
The race on
Werner.
Madrid midfield.
And he had to, didn't he? He had to. Defensively, he got caught out again. He had to track him.
We just got to keep going. Keep pushing on. Chelsea at the moment, we're doing well. We are doing
Swept on
well.
by Casemiro, the chase on here for Vinicius. He's got the speed just to get goal sided, Ben Chilwell.
Chilwell, give it your side, your side.
Hazard to Modric. Here's Benzema.
Don't let him have time. Don't let him have time.
Eder Militao. Here's Casemiro. Toni Kroos and then Benzema.
What a save.
That's a
Well done, Mendy.
Caught
Guess
so
what?
safe
It's planning to add
by
rugby
Benzema.
watch-alongs.
Really good stuff
Will
by
be
the
good.
Chelsea
Bring it on.
goalkeeper.
That's good. Because football, there's not going to be, there might be a day where there might not be like a Premier League game on. And also, it also means extra content for you guys and an extra live watch-along for you guys on the channel.
Who's been outstanding all the way through
Corner
the
to Real
Champions League
Madrid.
for Chelsea.
Oh, it's Mountain Benzema.
Toni Kroos with the corner.
Just don't get it out. Out. Out.
Plenty of time now for Andreas Christensen to bring it away.
Christensen on the ball for Chelsea.
It's a real warning that though, Glenn, if you give Benzema any kind of room around the penalty area.
When Madrid were
So,
building up,
to
I thought
reiterate,
that was the first time I've seen
I will be
Chelsea
doing live watch-alongs of rugby games as well as football on the channel.
and defended it deep, and in the end, consequently, it was a hell of a shot from Benzema. And what a
So the
save from
first
Benzema.
rugby game I'm going to be doing is either going to be Catalans versus Warrington, or St Helens versus Huddersfield in the Super League. Within the corner, my rugby league side Sheffield Eagles versus Batley Bulldogs. It's going to be emotional if we were to score now. If we were to score now, I don't know what my emotions will be. I have. Come on, boys! Go on! Go on! Kante! Havertz! Oh! Yeah! Timo! Timo! Come on! Come on! Timo! Come on! Come on!
And this is all about Kante.
Come on!
He wins the ball and he just gets so quick.
Yeah!
He wins the ball for Chelsea. They're just having a
Come
goal
on!
check here, of course. But Kante, with his feet, was so quick. I thought he'd lost it.
Come on!
Toes it past. Here he is. There, his first touch. Toes it.
Get in, boys!
3v2.
Timo Werner, you deserve that!
Havertz does really well. I think he's I thought he dinked it in to score, but good striking instincts. Follow things in, and Werner's there. It's the easiest goal he's ever gonna score in his life. Certainly in the semi-final of a Champions League. That's how you like him.
They're the goals you want.
How do you like it? With bread, and we've just put the sandwich in it. Boom! Hello, Connor! Chelsea 1-0 up. Timo Werner!
Gets a tap in.
Early relief for Thomas Tuchel, and you make the point that's the goal you want in a Champions League semi-final, particularly when you've had the kind of season that Timo Werner has had for Chelsea. The first time he scored in open play in the competition, his 4th goal in total in the Champions League. And it breaks a run of 5 knockout matches in the competition.
Riley, can you put in the chat about that I'm going to be doing rugby live watch-alongs on the channel to let people know that I've turned up late? Please, if that's okay?
Yeah, it is. And I'm pleased for Timo Werner. He missed the chance in Valdebebas last week, didn't he? That was spoken about. He was scored an offside goal this evening, and I'm glad he gets his rewards. He works hard. He's an honest.
Finally! Steven Manneman's actually saying something positive about Chelsea.
Real Madrid's best chance of the night, that excellent save from Mendy. Chelsea pretty much went down the other end and scored their goal.
The key thing is...
Chelsea! 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 Chelsea!
If the second comes, then they've got...
Timo! I'm doing rugby league and rugby union games live watch on. Because, you know, football is not a sport that lasts all year round, just let you know. There's some summers where we're basically waiting 2 months. And then sometimes there is rugby that actually plays on in the summer. So I thought to myself, during the weeks, during seasons where there's not a Euros or a World Cup, I could do rugby in the summer when it's on and stuff like that. And when during the week where there is no, say, Premier League playing or games being played, I could do rugby instead. See, it's like me using my noggin. What do you...
Hasn't really been able to impact the game as yet. Mendy trying to make a run in behind Christensen, who did well over there for Chelsea.
Yeah, I agree, Steve. By dropping off, they've just, you know, they've closed all the spaces down for Madrid. And
I want you guys...
Madrid player from midfield that's going to make runs forward.
Don't forget to join us tomorrow night for the Europa League semi-finals. Arsenal, Villarreal from...
I would love to hear your guys' opinion on my new live.
Manchester United from 7:15 on 3HD. Work for Arsenal, but it should be plain sailing for Manchester United.
Come on, Chelsea! Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0. 31 minutes played. 2-1 in aggregate. Timo Werner with the goal. Means that Real Madrid have to score twice to knock us out.
No foul by Kante.
And actually against us, at the moment, it's no mean feat. Because we've hardly conceded. We've hardly conceded under Thomas Tuchel. It was only that blip. That blip against West Brom.
And then on Modric, and here come Chelsea. And Rudiger had carried on running all the way from centre-back, and it was tidied up there by Casemiro. What a run by Rudiger.
Yeah, the only thing was he should have put him in. Make the most of his fantastic run. Because then this happens when he's trying to get back in.
Defending on that side for Azpilicueta to do. Here's Toni Kroos.
How is everyone?
Sergio Ramos.
Is everyone nervous like me? We can get to half time with this 1-0 lead, I'll take it.
Too much on that even.
Hooray!
Benzema.
Guys, I want to hear your guys' opinions.
Brilliantly well, doesn't he? Picks the right pass as well. That's the main thing.
If my cousin is in the chat, that'll be nice. Nice, how are you? I hope you're having a good day.
Timo Werner's there for a simple tap-in. It's not offside this time.
It's his 12th goal of the season. And
So.
that will taste extremely sweet for Chelsea's Timo Werner.
Just missed the goal. So you missed the goal.
In the first leg, you know, Chelsea went 1 up, and they had some good opportunities to kill the tie completely off, if you remember. Can they take the opportunities that will occur?
Well
Because
done.
Madrid do look suspect. Anytime
Guys.
they break on them.
I really want your opinion on my new idea for doing rugby live watch along. I want you guys' opinions on it.
Mason Mount to Ben Chilwell. Thomas Tuchel frantically pointing from the Chelsea technical area.
So,
Agitated and animated.
if we can get into, if we can get to half time, 1-0 up, I'll be happy. I'll be happy.
You'd feel this must be an area where they can play in, Glenn. Vinicius and Militao onto Chilwell and Mason Mount. The pace that they have.
Oh, unlucky.
Ramos with a header. Havertz with
That's never a foul.
He's just trying to get across the front. They're not too much of a foul, but obviously Ramos with his experience goes down and gets the foul. But
Ramos gets more fouls than anyone I've ever seen in the history of football, man.
They're wide open when Chelsea win the ball.
Modric out towards Vinicius. Tony Kroos. Options on the other side. Here's the left back.
Come on, Chelsea.
They're not desperate to get into the penalty area though, are they, Madrid? Everything is side to Modric to Kroos. Everybody wants to step back and receive it and play. Look at there, Benzema's there on his own. Even Hazard's dropping off this goal.
And it goes towards Benzema.
Oh, what a save by Juan Mendy.
Benzema was just
Should we see the fans back, meaning that would create more of a real life atmosphere? Yeah, fans are coming back, Riley. For the last two match days of the season, for our last home game at home versus Leicester, we will be having fans back for Chelsea versus Leicester in the Premier League. But also we won't be having fans coming with us to when we play Aston Villa on the final day, because there's no away fans are allowed, but only home fans.
Short to Mendy. Now to Modric.
Mendy, you are Mendy, you are such a keeper.
Sergio Ramos right in the thick of it there, and Daniele Osato needs eyes in the back of his head, and certainly had them there.
Well done! Well done, Italian ref. Well done, you teached him. You teached Ramos a lesson. Well done, Aspiriqueta.
See it from here.
Have that, Ramos, you idiot.
Holding by everybody. That's what happens in at corners. You see, he's not happy with it. He just throws Aspiriqueta to the ground, and it is a yellow card, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't push someone to the ground. You don't push.
He's done a great job on him. It really is.
You don't push people to the ground, or you're gonna get booked.
Very, very good experience play from Aspiriqueta, from my point of view.
Yeah. Is it fair to use the phrase, Steve? Typical Sergio Ramos.
Typical Sergio Ramos.
That record that he's got.
The dirty git. The dirty git is what I call it. Dirty git.
Well on his way to 27.
It's like I was nervous, but now I'm a little bit more calmer now, because it means Real Madrid have got to score twice to go through. So even if Real Madrid score one goal, we're still through.
Differently, hasn't he? He's got to really hold himself together here. It's happened, in the first half as well. You've got to get amongst him as strikers. They've got to rattle him, get up against him, make sure that he makes another foul, and that's what Chelsea be looking for.
Well, don't forget to join us for the Premier League match in the weekend.
Leeds versus Tottenham on Saturday.
1 HD and Ultimate. You can see Arsenal West Brom on Sunday.
Oh, and then Arsenal West Brom on Sunday.
And the Women's Champions League final, Chelsea Barcelona Sunday.
Oh, I'll be watching that. Chelsea versus Barcelona Champions League, Women's Champions League final. I'll be supporting the girls all the way. I'll be supporting the girls all the way.
Casemiro, but you see, he has a look at Werner. Left arm comes across, protecting himself. Oh. How does he win the foul with that one?
Come on, Chelsea, let's get 12 time. Yes, well done, Riley. That's what we want. That's what we want.
One title away from Ramos this season. He's got the most yellow cards for Real Madrid. Ramos has missed a few matches. There's a big shout over there after Christensen's challenge on Mendy, yellow card for him.
Yeah, but why do players have to go and absolutely yelp?
Yeah, it's just too late, isn't he? He's trying to win the ball there, but nothing malicious, just too late.
Yeah.
And it's just beginning to get a little bit spicy, this game.
Spicy.
Chelsea, for certainty, have got to keep their heads. Just get down the tunnel, 1-0 up, and that'll do nicely.
And when they get into situations like this, they're
Go on, Werner.
Timo Werner on the run.
Chilwell.
Ben Chilwell.
Ah.
Didn't quite work out to Mason Mount. Nice clearance by Modric. Imagination from the Croatia international. And even the speed of Vinicius won't latch him onto that one. It's been a real feature of Chelsea, though, hasn't it, in this Champions League journey? The way they've been able to manage situations.
If we can get to half time with this 1-0 lead, I'll be happy. I will be happy.
Whether they get to Istanbul or not now is all about how they manage the rest of the game.
Well, they don't concede goals, that's the thing. But also tonight, they look like they're halfway pressing. As soon as they win the ball, they look vulnerable. Real Madrid, they're breaking really quick.
Oh yeah, did you see Riley about today how the fans came out in force to celebrate the team bus coming in? They literally lined the side of the road to celebrate the team bus coming in, just to give the boys their backing. I love that. That is fans' passion in a nutshell. I love that.
Antonio Rudiger, 5 minutes to go in the first half. 5 minutes that brought Chelsea a goal that was disallowed, and then the player that was penalised managing to score.
Free kick to Chelsea. Come on, let's get to half time. 1-0 up. I'll take it.
Which is strengthened by the fact that one of the goals is an away goal. Of course, that completely turns if Real Madrid can fashion one tonight. And Karim Benzema has had a couple of good first half chances. Both times, though, Edouard Mendy was.
Edouard Mendy's a good keeper.
Jorginho looking for Chilwell.
Go on, Chilwell. Chilwell for Chelsea. Hold it.
Well, this is the big difference, though, isn't it, Steve? When Chilwell gets
How's that corner? How's that not a corner?
Players in the box. That's not the case at the other end.
Well, there's always somebody to, even if you.
How is that not a corner? How is that not a corner?
Which is arguably want to score the perfect goal.
Arguably. Arguably. What are you on about with man and moon? Surprised not talking all the time about Real Madrid as you are an ex-Real Madrid player yourself.
Whereas Vinicius is finding it hard to actually take.
How high do you want the ball? How high do you want the ball? How high?
There's a lot of talk in the Spanish media this morning about the gamble Zidane was prepared to take to start with Eden Hazard tonight, but he looks way off the pace at the moment, Steve, doesn't he? It's understandable, really, the amount of football he's missed.
Yeah, I just think he's lacking in a bit of confidence.
Well, let's get to half time with this lead. I'll be happy.
You think it suited.
I mean, Mendy wants to save the ball from going in early. A great reflex, wasn't it? It was a great save. Mendy is such a better keeper than Kepa. That this is just since we got Mendy in, our keeper situation has been so much better. Go on, Mount! Go on, Mount! Mason Mount! Werner! Oh, unlucky Werner! Unlucky Timo!
That's Madrid getting caught out in Chelsea break. Just comes to nothing in the end.
Yep.
It's that left channel, isn't it? Inside left, left wide. They're in every single time when they change the play.
There's Modric.
Come on, don't let him get in space, boys.
Mendy, Benzema.
We need to get to half time with this lead. We need to get to half time with this lead, boys.
Hazard, Nacho. Good defending in there by
well done, Mendy.
And the clearance made by Mendy.
Yeah, great covering again from Aspilicueta. He's left.
Well done, Havertz. Oh, lucky Havertz.
Just covers round Christensen and tucks it back to his keeper. Excellent defending.
He's 8th on the all-time list of appearances now for Chelsea. Aspilicueta.
You ever thought Aspilicueta would be
Chelsea since Thomas Tuchel has been the manager, whether it be as a right
Oh,
side
ref.
centre-back or a wing-back as he is tonight. So dependable for the club for so long.
Since we've had Mendy, our
Yeah,
goalkeeping.
I think he started him tonight because
For
I
our team
think
to go better. Yeah, it's true. The goalkeeping's got so much better. It's got so much. I've had so much more confidence in, I think, on us getting results. Because last season with under Kepa, we were conceding goals left, right, and centre. Because Kepa was just lost of absolute confidence. And now he, in the games he has played, he even got a clean sheet against Man City in a semi-final of an FA Cup. So, oh, unlucky Mount. Oh, get up, man. What's with all this screaming? Why would players scream after getting fouled? Because it sounds like there's a theme going on that the referee doesn't give it. Oh, I'll scream to get, and then the referee will give it.
Given away to Jorginho.
Jorginho, go on, have it. Go on, have it. Go on, have it. Go on, have it.
Timo Werner's quickly up there to support him. Mason Mount's running through as well, and he showed too
Why are you not playing to Mount?
to Sergio Ramos when he had players in good positions in the middle.
What an opportunity that was. If you see Chilwell coming on this left
Oh, yeah,
side.
Chilwell. Oh, Chilwell with a scorpion, absolute shocker.
He's just got to get his head up and find the blue shirt across the 18-yard box.
Yeah,
and I'm sure Chelsea are in for 2-0.
You expect the forward to have his head up as well. It's not like a full-back where, no disrespect, that he's have his head down looking for the cross.
Yeah.
Half time.
There's no time for the corner. The half-time whistle has been blown by Daniele Orsato, and it's advantage Chelsea. They're on the way to Istanbul as it stands. Timo Werner had one disallowed, but he had a tap-in shortly after. Havertz with a chip that came back off the bar, and Werner couldn't miss for his 12th goal of the season. Mendy made a couple of key saves, both from Karim Benzema. A curling shot that he saved at full strength.
There you go, you got music for you guys to listen to. I'm going to be popping off for about 5 minutes. And I'll talk to you guys in about 5 minutes or so. I'll be just off for a little bit. Hello everyone, I am back. Just had to pop off. Oh, my old-time moderated friends, how are we? Hello, Pradeep, how are you? Sorry if I didn't respond. I was just out. Can you hear the music now, folks? What I'll do. Thoughts on the first half? Very well fought. Well done. Players can't fault them enough for their efforts. Just now, let's go and do it in the second half. We're now 45 minutes away from our second second Champions League final in 9 years. Right. Riley, if you're still in the chat, can you please put in the chat for me, if you dislike the stream, come on the stream and tell me why you disliked it, so I know the reasons why you disliked the stream. If you can do that for me, please, Riley, I'll be highly appreciated. No, Connor, I don't live in Chesterfield anymore. I live down in Portsmouth, but I still support Chesterfield, and I have for most of my life. Riley, put in the chat for me, please, if you can. If you dislike the stream, come on to the stream and tell me why you've disliked it. Because if you disliked it for no reason, come and tell me your reasons why you dislike it. Come on, we need to know reasons why people have disliked the stream. So that's why I want people to put a message in there for people that dislike it. Come on and tell me why they dislike it. Nervous, 45 minutes away. Riley, you don't get it. You don't get it, pal. We just got to go for it. We're 45 minutes away from a Champions League final. So I'm now back. Let's go, folks.
Chelsea are 45 minutes away from a Champions League final. From look at that spectacular view of London. From we can creep closer and see Stamford Bridge, and they're close, Rio. They're very, very close.
Very, very close. And listen, this doesn't bode well for Real Madrid. This Chelsea team.
Do you think you will get
no? Concede goals. They're stingy, as you like. Their concentration levels have been impeccable since
do you think you will get a ticket for the Champions League final of fans allowed only if Chelsea get there? The only difference is it's in Istanbul, and one, I don't think they'll allow people to travel just because of protocols and everywhere. You don't want people travelling from country to country.
Possession in the first 10-15 minutes, and this could be a different game. But then Chelsea started nicking the ball and they kept breaking. I think for Zidane, he needs to get some pace on up front. Maybe push Vinicius up front, go back to his 4-3-3. For Chelsea, you just go in there. Is more of the same. Keep playing, keep strong.
Well, it looks like they're giving a long team talk. Certainly, Real Madrid, no sign of their players.
Chelsea are on their way out,
as you can see, and well. Champions League final is there for them, but it's still got to be won.
Still got to be won because it's only one goal and this game goes to extra time, so it's they will be well aware of that. But as the lad said, I think they played like the away side in most parts of that first half. Only had about 33-34% of the possession, so I think they'll play similar to that. Try to hit on the break, defend in numbers, smother Madrid, and try not to get Hazard on the ball. He's not been that effective so far in this first half, and Madrid will need to get him onto the ball if they're going to.
Here we go.
Imagine him playing full 90 minutes. He hasn't played too much football. What have Real Madrid got to do to try and force this? Because they have to do that now, Real.
They've got to take more risks. They played very conservative in the first half. A couple of opportunities here and there through Benzema, but very patient, very slow build-up. I think they look more dangerous when they play the ball out wide, over the top at times when they can. They've turned away from that. Turn this Chelsea team round. Chelsea have been able to push them and squeeze them from behind because there's no pace or threat behind. You've got a threat behind to stretch this team and then have a chance of really opening the game up a little bit.
Yeah, Zinedine Zidane there walking out. He's had spectacular success in this competition. A big half-time for him.
Big half-time team talk. And this is the danger for Chelsea because in this Real Madrid
come on, boys!
They've been in this.
Chelsea have now come out for the second half.
So this game's still in the.
We're now just waiting for Real Madrid to come out and we can kick off the second half.
Which is more of the same. Concentration. That man there might be needed to make one more save in this game. But it's
Everyone, Mendy has done two incredible saves in this game. Two incredible saves. One of them he was like falling backwards and he still managed to crane it over the bar.
Saves in the first half. He'll be confident. He'll be feeling half invincible.
We've got to try and do as much as we can and pull together and go for it. I think we can go for it. We're just got to see how the team brands out.
In the Real Madrid team and how they can turn a game round, maybe getting someone sent off, etc. I think Chelsea have got to be very, very clever. Don't get involved. Don't go down to 10 men. And I think they can
hello, Adam!
See this Chelsea team.
Well, here they come.
Adam, can you put in the chat for me if you dislike the chat? Please come on to the stream and tell me why you dislike the stream.
But let's rejoin Glenn Hoddle, Steve McManaman, and Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, fellas. No changes. Sergio Ramos leading Real Madrid out for the second half. They're in the health club behind one of the stands here at Stamford Bridge. They've been in there that long, they might have needed to take a membership out. We were expecting them back on the field a little bit sooner than we got them. On the subject of clean sheets, Chelsea have kept 9 in 10 matches here at Stamford Bridge under Thomas Tuchel.
Do you like the sound, Adam? We've got a brand new mic now to make the sound a bit more better for you guys.
When you take all of the numbers into account and you do the eye test in the first leg and what we've seen in the first half tonight, Glenn, they've got a significant gap to bridge, haven't they?
Chelsea gets on the way in the second half. Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0, 2-1 up on aggregate. Timo Werner with the goal on 28 minutes. Free kick to Chelsea in the first few seconds.
I think it's probably to protect Ramos in many ways. But Chelsea, a big 45 minutes for Chelsea now. They've just got to keep a cool head.
Surprised no Madrid changes, Steve?
No, I think he'll take his time when he certainly plays.
Sergio
Ramos, I think, is all right. Even Hazard, you want him to get into the game a little bit more. Because Karim Benzema needs a bit of help, and he hasn't got any. So there's always a couple more to come on. Fede Valverde's there, of course. Asensio's there. They've got a few in there, but not as strong as the Chelsea squad.
Speculation that's growing all the time that this.
Thank you very much, Adam. Thank you very much. What?
At Real Madrid.
Oh, it's a very
Taking that into account,
consistent.
It might just be the last time we're seeing him in the Champions League in the white shirt of Madrid this evening at Stamford Bridge. A man who's been so important to a squad of players that won 4 Champions Leagues.
One thing I will say is very. Sounds awesome, mate. Thank you very much.
16th year at the club. Whatever happens at the end of the season, Steve, he's on that pantheon of all-time Real Madrid greats, isn't he?
Yes, very much so. Very much so. And he can stay if he wants. I think he wants a couple of years. Madrid have offered him one. I think with the age he is and certainly the injury worries he's had this year.
Go on, Kante.
Have
it. Kante. Christensen.
They will certainly have him for one more year if he wants to do
Go on,
that.
Aspi.
Pull
off the bar! Off the bar from Havertz.
For the second time tonight.
Yeah, good play from Aspilicueta as
Oh, we've just hit the bar.
there for his defensive duties, but he's put a lovely cross in, and Havertz is.
Oh, nearly 2-0 Chelsea there.
Good timing.
That was nearly game over in the first few minutes of the second half.
That's what Chelsea need. They need to fill this game off. They really do. You know, Real Madrid are not playing at their best, but they've got individuals that can just turn it on for a second.
Yeah, awful defending, wasn't it, from Madrid? Brilliant by Chelsea. Eder Militao in no man's land.
Kai Havertz scored both goals against Fulham at the weekend. The first time he scored multiple goals in a game for Chelsea since his hat-trick against Barnsley in September. We might have had a couple tonight had it not been for the Real Madrid crossbar.
Come on, Chelsea. Go on,
Once
Havertz.
again getting away from his international teammate Toni Kroos.
Hello, Learn to Earn. How are you? If you guys have turned up late, it's Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0. Right. And I'll say this again, and I will say this again.
Foul by Vinicius.
So, how is everyone? Everyone doing alright? If you dislike the stream, come on to the stream and tell me why you dislike it. How's it going? Very well, because we're winning. We're winning, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But one goal for Real Madrid changes the game completely out of the question.
He's got to try and seek that ball, but for me, I've always looked at their midfield three, and no one's prepared in behind.
We've just got to keep going, play with a bit of heart, play with a bit of soul, and see what can come of these the attacking threats that we can possess in Chelsea. And it's just the way that we got to go about it. We got to go about it in the right way and the right manner of how Chelsea is.
Moment, they're making it easy for Chelsea. They're looking to just pick them off in the middle third and then break on them.
Come on, Chelsea!
Thiago Silva back there in the middle of the Chelsea back three.
Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0. Foul, nearly 50 minutes played. So far, I am proud of this team. Thomas Tuchel has got this team playing like an absolute house on fire.
Chilwell.
Go on! Oh, another goal, and we'll be in the Champions League final if we can get another goal.
Retain the possession for Chelsea.
That's all I will say now. Another goal for Chelsea. Good night, Real Madrid. But we need that second. As long as it's 1-0, Real Madrid can still think, ooh, another goal in its extra time. But we hardly can see the goal in any capacity. That's a free kick. Well done, ref. Well done, ref. Got a brand new mic, which I'll show you guys. Here is the brand new microphone that I have got, so you guys can see that that's what the sound is coming from today.
Just got to get that second goal though.
And I'll be hopefully supporting Wednesday on their game against Derby on Saturday. Hopefully Wednesday can go and get the win and don't get relegated to League One. Fingers crossed for Wednesday on Saturday.
Seems to be well suited by the back three. Chelsea seem to play these days.
Free kick to Chelsea.
Serve them well.
Ben Chilwell to take the free kick for Chelsea. 51 minutes played.
Thiago Silva on the move in the middle.
Thiago Silva!
Nice hit to it.
Oh, unlucky Thiago, unlucky Thiago. Unlucky. Could have kept it down, it might be on target, but we are playing better. The more we're getting in there, the more better it's getting. We just need to keep going and keep getting these chances. We need. Yeah, I do believe Wednesday have had a shocker, but so have Sheffield United. Both United clubs have had an absolute bad season. It wouldn't be good for the city of Sheffield if both of their clubs got relegated in the same season. That would be crazy.
Modric out to Mendy, couldn't control it.
But for me, I don't see Wednesday losing. I don't see Wednesday losing to Derby, but I don't see Derby winning the game either. So I can only see a draw, which doesn't help. Which won't help Wednesday, but it might help Rotherham in the aspects of things, because Rotherham got a draw at the weekend. So
he's been a vital player for them this season, Steve, hasn't he? You'd say the same about Eder Militao and the likes of Varane and Ramos have had extended spells on the sidelines. Those two have stepped in.
for our Chelsea women's team, they have an absolute crazy season with fans back for a brief period of time. Yeah, hopefully Chelsea women's. I'll be doing a watch along today. Champions League final on Sunday against Barcelona, so I'm going to be supporting the girls on that one.
Sergio Ramos, but he stayed around. Always been excellent when called upon.
So with Chelsea and basically go on! Oh!
What a chance for Mason Mount, who went bursting through there, and Thomas Tuchel knows just how good a chance it was.
He does actually know, doesn't he?
Chelsea women's probably better than Wednesday this season. That is true, because Chelsea women's are basically we're top of the league, one game away from the title in the WSL.
What a chance for Chelsea! They've got to be lethal here and take this game by the scruff of the neck and finish it off.
Yeah, it's as if he changed his mind, Glenn, because I was the same as you. Just
here we go. Wednesday are on 40 points. Rotherham on 41. Derby on 43. So basically, if Derby were to get a point, then it's a goal, and then Derby are safe, even if Rotherham were to win.
Point of view, you should never get in that easy from a throw. In that position there, it was good play from Mount and Werner, but too easy.
Hands on your face, but nothing really.
So we just need to keep going.
Sense a defender go down like that. Come on.
Tony Kroos onto Ferland Mendy.
Come on, Chelsea. Let's keep it together, boys. Keep it together. If it happens, we would have had 3 titles, 2 titles with the boys and 1 with the girls. That is good. Well done, offside. Yep. 12:30, 8 o'clock kickoff. Derby versus Sheffield Wednesday. I might do that. I don't know. I don't think I will. Just because Chelsea are also playing Man City on the same day. I don't tend to do 2 streams on the same day, because it gets a bit tiring at the end of the day.
Galloping run here by Rudiger.
But
last-ditch defending in the end as well by Eder Militao. It was Mason Mount trying to sneak.
But I will be doing Chelsea versus Man City, and I will be doing. Yeah, fingers crossed Wednesday don't lose, but a draw. Yeah, 1-0 now. Yeah, it's still 1-0 Mazrat. Still 1-0 Chelsea. 55 minutes played.
See, no one could keep up with them. See, poor Luka Modric trying to chase him. No, thank you.
Rudiger is just a beast. Can only hope. That'll
Shows that
give
you
us 6
can't
points
always
back.
rely on the numbers.
Yeah.
If you looked at the numbers at half-time, you would have thought it was a good first half for Real Madrid. 66% possession and more shots on target than Chelsea, but doesn't tell anything like the story that we've seen.
They've even got Crawley versus Bolton live on Saturday. If Bolton win, they are promoted back to League One. So it's all...
everything out there at the moment.
The thing is, Darren, is those stats don't tell you how vulnerable Real Madrid look when Chelsea.
Then the late kick-off is Southampton versus Liverpool after we play against Man City. There's our bench, Pulisic, Ziyech, Reece James. Wait, there's only one team in Fulham. One team in Fulham. There's only one team in Fulham. The more the minutes keep ticking, the more confident I'm getting and getting. We are happy, we are doing great. Way. Yeah, but the one chance Real Madrid get and if they bury it, then it's extra time.
It's just getting stolen from them and they're getting counter-attacked. But if you play over the sides of Chilwell or Azpilicueta, at least.
Good challenge, well done.
A bit of possession up there if you get on the second
Come on,
ball.
Chelsea.
It's far too easy for Chelsea.
The thing is, to do that, Steve, they need runners.
Yeah.
They need people to go in there. Hazard wants the ball to feet. They all do. The three midfield
EFL.
ball to feet. Look, Modric.
I don't know if it's just me,
No
but
one's
the stream
prepared to hurt themselves.
the stream isn't lagging tonight because I've got it on here just to see if it is. I got the stream up so that I can tell if any issues are happening and it's not happening. If it's a little bit, then I can't blame because I would know straight away on the stream.
Nice turn by Hazard. Modric. Vinicius taking on Chilwell.
One, don't lay him back in. Well done, Mendy. Well done, Edouard Mendy. Oh man, I've never felt so nervous in my life. I've never felt this nervous tension is just unbearable right now. I physically just don't know what to say.
7:15 on 2HD and Ultimate. Arsenal need to find a goal. Roma against Manchester United. Manchester United are pretty much already in the final. That's on 3HD from 7:15. Chelsea still need to make sure here. A one-goal advantage on aggregate, but a Real Madrid goal totally change the dynamic. And even though at the moment it looks like it's hard to find for them, this competition does have a chance of throwing things up, although Havertz is...
Oh, Havertz! How have you not scored that, Havertz? Oh.
Thibaut Courtois might just have made the save to keep Real Madrid in the Champions League.
Oh.
Chelsea scored again. I mean, again, just a simple ball over the top. Split Real Madrid in half. He could have passed it. He could have done whatever he wanted to do. Yeah, Courtois makes another lovely save.
Oh my days, how we've not gone 2-0 up in this game. The chances...
feeling that Real Madrid will create one chance.
It's that bizarre situation where the more chances Chelsea miss, the more likely you think Real Madrid are to score.
Come on, Chelsea! Chelsea are half an hour from the final. Half an hour from Istanbul and Manchester City in a European Cup final. Oh, referee! That's a ridiculous decision.
We sat in the studio last week saying Chelsea missed the trick. They should have dominated. They should have won last week in Valdebebas. I mean, you could say exactly the same tonight times 10. They should have wrapped this game right up.
I am saying the same thing, but it's just Thibaut Courtois is saving their bacon.
So reinforcements incoming now for Real Madrid. Half an hour to go. Half an hour from Istanbul and an all-English Champions League final between Chelsea and Manchester City. Nacho. Hazard. Modric.
Come on, Chelsea. We just need to keep pressing. Don't foul.
Here for Real Madrid. Good header.
Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Half an hour to go, boys. Half an hour to go.
Chelsea, all them 3 centre backs, all within the 6 yards.
Oh my days! I've never felt so nervous. Oh, Havertz has still got the ball. Oh, that's foul all day long.
Yellow card. Kicking off a little bit down there between them.
That's an easy one as well. It is a yellow card. I don't think Nacho realised that he slipped Havertz. He thought he was going to run him in a foot race. And Nacho was always going to come second.
Oh.
It was the full lot, wasn't it? It was a tackle, it was a rugby challenge, it was a...
You see Havertz there just trying to protect himself as well, puts his legs, puts his knees into Nacho. Look, Tuchel knows what's going on.
Oh.
So, Mendy, the first change. Valverde's coming on for him.
Mendy is going off. Valverde is coming on for Real Madrid.
And Asensio for Vinicius. So Hazard stays out there.
Yeah, looks like Ferry Valverde.
Asensio is coming on. Vinicius is going off for Real Madrid.
Or right wing back.
Those are the Real Madrid substitutions, boys.
Left midfield or left wing
62
back.
minutes played. Chelsea is still 1-0 up, but we need that second goal. Please, please, Chelsea, get this.
Touch there off Sergio Ramos. The chance that Vinicius had just before he was substituted is pretty much, Steve, the first time he's gone in behind Chelsea all game.
Yeah, and if you can be picky, he should have done it more. You can see when he drops his shoulders, he looks dangerous, but he never got out Ben Chilwell enough.
Can Chelsea do it? I believe we can, but it would just be an absolute miracle. It would be, I would be absolutely over the moon if we could just get this done, get over the line. Well done, Kante! Well, we're doing this for British football. Come on! You're still ranking, Jam. There's nothing I can do about it, folks. There's nothing I can do about it.
Here's Valverde's first touch. Well, Casemiro. Sergio Ramos. Asensio. Scored in the Champions League final, Marco Asensio. Scored in the quarter-final against Liverpool as well. That's a better ball in.
Come on!
Antonio Rudiger with an important Chelsea header.
Yeah, at least he picked up a nice position, didn't he, Asensio? He got it off Sergio Ramos and turned nicely.
Hazard with an opportunity. Drills it in. Good stop by Mendy. Back in by Casemiro. And deflected
corner
to Real Madrid. It's the first time we've seen Hazard that advance.
Well done, Mendy!
Fully expect the keeper to make a save, but at least Madrid are going forwards. Going forwards with a little bit of purpose, a little bit of speed.
Toni Kroos out to take the corner. Sergio Ramos and Eder Militao have gone in.
Well done, Havertz! Guys, if you see me like this, it's just because...
Hazard tripped by Werner.
Sorry if I don't talk, guys. It's just because I'm a bit nervous now. Ooh.
Toni Kroos with the free kick. Aspilicueta with a straightforward header.
Well done, Werner!
Here's a chance
Werner!
for Chelsea. The speedster, Werner, off and running.
Go on, Werner!
Kante's gone bursting up there with it. It's played in. Here's the chance.
Oh, Kante!
Another Chelsea miss. This time it's N'Golo Kante after it was laid on a plate for him by Werner.
Again, what a break! What a break! I thought Werner actually fouled Kroos.
One thing I will say is we're having all these chances, but Real Madrid are actually getting back and blocking them every time, or the keeper saving them.
And they are throwaways. They're such good chances.
Chelsea should have the flight to the hotels booked at this stage, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they're so dominant. I mean, you see Kante, his ability just to sprint upfield, just runs away from Luka Modric.
25 minutes to go.
The more Chelsea miss, the more you start to wonder.
25 minutes to go.
Soon enough. Ramos with a challenge on Werner. 24 minutes to go.
You think the way the game's going, that they will take a chance sooner or later and they'll score a second. They might just need a couple more goals at it, that's all. But they still look nice and strong, don't they?
It's such a slender lead for everything Chelsea have done tonight.
Oh, bring on Pulisic! We're bringing on my guy! My guy! My guy!
Where they're going to, kill this game off.
How have Chelsea not, like, sealed this game? Every time we keep going forward, either the keeper's blocking or the defender's blocking it.
He lifted it a little bit. It's not really his game, is it? He's done wonders to get up there and the pace to get up there, but he's got to be a little bit more subtle in his finish.
Timo Werner's coming off, and Christian Pulisic is coming on. We might actually get a second after all. Timo! Christian Pulisic! Christian Pulisic! Christian Pulisic!
I think this is tailor-made for him now.
Come on, guys! Let's do this! Come on!
On the counter, and you just get that.
Unlucky Pulisic! Unlucky!
He's probably said to the manager, Glenn, I'll take one of these, if you send me on. One of these opportunities.
Well done, Havertz!
Not looking at tonight's game, Glenn, but do you think Chelsea need a centre forward?
I think they probably do, yes. Yeah. Long term, yes. I think they would be in for a proper centre forward, but Havertz looks like in the last few games he's getting his confidence. He's getting close.
Well done, Jorginho! Unlucky! Unlucky, Jorginho! Unlucky!
Chelsea do have two orthodox centre forwards on the bench, Olivier Giroud and Tammy Abraham. They've had enough opportunities in the match, the second half in particular, to be.
I would think a lot of those chances Giroud would have buried them in a heartbeat, because Giroud does that. Giroud even scored the hard ones, like an overhead kick.
Depends if he wants to,
exactly,
or whether he wants to stay in this country, but if he stays fit and well, he'd get you 30 a year, wouldn't he? I don't think there'd be any problem about that.
Oh, Chelsea are playing some good football. Go on, Kante! Go on, Kante!
Kante running away from Casemiro.
Chilwell. Kante. Jorginho. Christensen. Silva. Rudiger. Oh, I know what he's trying to do there, but it just unfortunately couldn't work. So far we're doing alright, it's just the nervous tensions. The nervous tensions in my body. Can't compare.
Considering he was running back with Werner, backing off, for him to change his body shape and get the block in.
This is nervous. Nervous to like the core.
He played against Liverpool and then he's not played since. He's missed 5 matches, he's back in tonight.
Pulisic for Chelsea.
Albeit off the bench.
Go on, Havertz. Unlucky Havertz. Offside.
Ramos claiming Havertz's foot was high. Don't forget we've got Leeds against Tottenham Saturday morning, 11:30.
Come on, just keep the pressure going, boys. Pressure. Pressure. Don't foul. That's never a foul, man. It's never a foul.
The 16th of May.
Oh, that was Hazard got away with that. Tuchel is not happy, and rightly so. I think, look, he's going nowhere. He's got 3 blue shirts round him. I think that
that's never
from Kante, and he's given the foul to referee.
That is never a foul in a million years.
Kante, wasn't it? I think he was lucky. He's gone back to the slight push from Christensen, but the fact that he stays on his feet and wants to play, you should just let it roll.
It's okay to feel nervous. Yeah, I can understand that, but we just got to keep going and pressurising as much as we can.
Chelsea are 20 minutes from the Champions League final. Christian Pulisic in the first leg, in the second. Should be there already, still work to do. Chelsea inching closer.
Inching closer! It's more like inching by inch, by inch, by inch, by inch! All we needed a second goal and then that's it. Good night Real Madrid. Hello Turkey, hello Istanbul. Good Pulisic. Go on, oh, Pulisic! Unlucky! Unlucky Pulisic!
Position he found himself in. Pulisic, he just wrap his foot round it to bring it back from the keeper.
We just need to keep playing the way we are. It's about 20 minutes to go. Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0. Team up on the way to go on 28 minutes. Puts us 2-1 up on aggregate in the tie. Chelsea are 20 minutes away.
That's how they're going to have to play against City.
Christensen there for Chelsea. Shepherded back to Mendy by Thiago Silva.
Ah. Oh! That ain't subtle without it out. Ain't subtle. Free kick for Chelsea. For a foul on Pulisic by Toni Kroos.
Yeah, nice.
He was never going for the ball, Toni Kroos, in that sense. It's good. I'm taking this bugger out, and I don't care.
It's only the third time in 30 Champions League semi-finals that Real Madrid have played an English team. The two previous were against the Manchester clubs. Well, they went out on both occasions, and as it is at the moment, they're going to make it the hat-trick against English sides in the last 4 of this competition, unless they can find a goal.
It is nerve-wracking, na 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 na. What's up? Not much.
Pulisic takes on Nacho. Chelsea corner.
Corner, take it. I'll take that. Well done, Pulisic.
He's got no right to get turned there.
Nothing's up. Wreck-It and Cammy, nothing's up. Just a bit nerd, just a bit of a nerve, got a bit of a nerve. I want the second goal for a nerve settler, just so I can relax even more, thinking that's us, we're there, we're in Istanbul, we can relax. Mason Mount takes the corner. Oh! Thiago Silva! Unlucky Thiago! Thiago!
Yeah, good move, and he gets half a yard again. No one in that back post in that 6-yard.
I've never felt this nervous in my life. I've never felt this nervous, but we just got to keep going. Sorry if my things like this, it's just so annoying.
Striker, normally stands. Werner's gone off, hasn't he?
It's a long, long time since Real Madrid created a genuine chance in open play. Those two
I'm just so nervous. I don't know. I just don't know what. My words at the moment can come out of my mouth. That I am not nervous. Why am I unable to say words? Yes, because I'm that nervous. Go on, Thiago. Thiago had him in his pocket, and have that in your pipe and smoke it. Come on, boys!
See Freddy Valverde getting across, great block.
Oh.
This one.
It's a catalogue of missed opportunities tonight for Chelsea. The good news as far as they're concerned is he's done no damage.
Come on, boys! Just get a second, please!
The frustration is that they're one-on-ones. There's 3 one-on-ones with the goalkeeper.
No, I'm just nervous. I am just nervous. Absolutely nervous right now. Because a Real Madrid goal takes us to extra time. I am literally at this moment in time trying just to do anything, just to keep my nerves. I'm literally just going into a melting pot. You're nervous and excited at the same time, yeah. I'm nervous because knowing that a goal for Real Madrid and it's extra time. I'm excited because knowing that we're 15 minutes away from a European final. Yeah. But at the moment, I'm trying to keep myself in a mood, so I'm trying my best. Oh, Jorginho!
Don't play against the badge. Don't play against the history. Play against this team.
Throw into us, or is it thrown to Real Madrid? I have no idea. It's a Real Madrid
So here comes Rodrigo.
substitution. Rodrigo is coming on.
So it's an attacking change.
And Casemiro is going off for Real Madrid. Casemiro off, Rodrigo on.
Rodrigo's only scored twice in his last 43 matches. His only goal this season was against Inter on match day 3. He's got limited options on the bench in terms of players that he can turn to tonight. Zinedine Zidane.
Yes, I will. I will be going crazy or mad, and my emotions would just get the best of me if it ends up happening. My emotions would get the best of me. Just Pulisic, a goal now, and this would cap it all off. Go on! Oh, the moment! We missed a goal!
Again, couldn't get on the end of it.
Oh.
Mount. One back for Real Madrid by Modric. You've got to put that down in the column of another chance missed by Chelsea.
Oh no!
Play by Pulisic.
Oh, Thiago! What a man! What a defender! That guy has been everywhere. That guy has saved us in numerous occasions and running back to feet.
Open again.
Aspilicueta! Pulisic! This is the moment. Pulisic. Sake!
He just pulled that back there. As he pulled that
Nah.
back there, he was looking for a blue
I will
shirt.
not floss on camera. No way. No way. I'll be too upset to do anything, man.
I mean, if Chelsea take these easy chances, they could be winning 4-5-0.
Don't foul! Don't foul! 77 minutes.
Asensio.
Well done! Go on, SB! Oh, he's... take a throw.
That's the only worry though, Glenn, isn't it? If you're a Chelsea fan watching this at home, you can see 2-1 and you know that a goal for Real Madrid totally changes things. And you think about all the opportunities that Chelsea have had tonight. Reece James is about to be sent
Reece
off.
James is coming on. Thank the Lord, because Reece James does crosses like no other. We need someone that can actually get...
He could do something about it. They're powerless.
That's true.
They're nervous.
That's not a
They're on
foul.
television.
Can't take on the ball. So he's the diving thing. Yeah, I've just got nerves. Absolute nerves at the
Trying
moment.
to get back to the Champions League final. Manchester City waiting for the winners tonight. To be honest as well, when the teams were handed out tonight, we sat together and all of us said, well, it'll be an interesting game this, because that looks like a really good Real Madrid team, but it's not translated by any stretch.
Any stretch of the imagination. Wait. If you guys see me doing random stuff on stream, it's just because I'm just trying to like calm my nerves down or something, so I'm doing random stuff. Like moving hands, talking. Just chase! 12 minutes to go, folks. 12 minutes to go. Oh no. Oh no. Benzema. Woo! I was worried for a minute there because Benzema knows where the back of the net is. At the moment, my mood right now is I am not pissed. It's just I am nervous. Can't speak for words' sake. For words' sake. Or something like that. But we're trying our best. And that's all. I am proud of the boys. 11 minutes to go. Chelsea 1-0 up still. 2-1 aggregate. Just a goal for Real Madrid now would just be heartbreaking after all these chances that we couldn't take. It's coming to bite us. If you guys like the stream, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like, subscribe to the bell notification, we get to post as well. It would do me the world of good, because this has just been an emotional roller coaster of a game. We have 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. A goal for Chelsea and it's game set match. That's the words now. Chelsea goal, game set match. Ramos can't foul. Kante. Pull Mount. Pulisic. Oh, lucky Pulisic. Oh.
They really will have it, but I mean, how easy was it to get away from the defenders of Madrid?
Ah, this is
The only
tense.
thing now, when you look at it like that, you can see clearly that the Chelsea team have got too much pace and power, haven't they, for this Madrid team?
If you guys think I'm absolutely on my head, I am not. It's just I'm that nervous. I am just trying to. I'm just literally. I'm literally that nervous. I'm doing stuff to help me with my nerves right now. So I'm doing like random stuff. What, poor sick! Run! If we score a second now, then I don't know what my emotions will be. I'll be absolutely going crazy. It would be one of the best, literally one of the biggest celebrations you may ever see on a live stream I've ever done.
It's not just him. There's 4 or 5 or 6 of them, to be very honest.
La 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 la. Oh, I'm so nervous right now. I'm just having a bit of Iron Brew because I can always calm the nerves down.
So many similarities tonight to the game against Atletico Madrid here.
I don't know what I'd say about Real Madrid, but they look like a team that they're nice to play against. But they're only one goal from taking Chelsea, amazingly, one goal away from taking us to extra time.
It's crazy, isn't it? 8 minutes to go. It shouldn't be nervy, but it is.
It is, because Chelsea make it nervy. We make it nervous like we do most games. Most of the games that Chelsea have won this season have been by one goal. By the one clear goal. Just, well done, Aspie! Run me!
Yeah, he does a fantastic job, doesn't he, defensively? Going forward, he's getting better and better as he gets older. A couple of crosses have turned
There's Nacho. It's not a back
Wow,
cross.
we're all nervous that we're all just making poems and rhymes now, are we? Because the Iron Brews falling down the mountain. Now we all drink from the fountain. Iron Brews falling down the mountain. Now we all drink from the fountain. Iron Brew is falling down the mountain. Now we all drink from the fountain. Oh my man, goes Iron Brew's falling down the mountain. Now we all drink from the fountain. Iron Brew falls down the mountain. Falls down the mountain. Now we all drink from the fountain. Whee! Emotions coming out. We all drink Iron Brew fall down the mountain. Oh, we all drink Iron Brew fall down the mountain. Oh, we all drink Iron Brew fall down the mountain. Fall down the mountain. Now we all drink from. We all now drink from the fountain. Now we all drink from the fountain. We all drink from the fountain. All drink from the fountain. All drink from the fountain of Iron Brew. Whee! We're only doing this on stream just because it helps with the nerves. We all drink from the fountain if we're gonna drink. We all drink from the fountain and we drink. We drink Iron Brew, drink Iron Brew, drink Iron Brew from the fountain. That's what we are. We're iron. We're like iron. We're iron. We're clad iron. No one can break our defence. 3 lines on the shirt. 3 lines on the shirt. Hey, you're drinking. Oh. Way!
Away by Ramos.
Come on, Chelsea! Go on! Go on, Kante! Kante! Go on! Kante! Pulisic! Pulisic! Go on! Yes! Yes! We're going to the final and the goal is scored by Mason Mount! Chelsea's hero! Player of the season is taking us to the final! Mason Mount, one of our own! He's one of our own! Mason Mount! He's one of our own! Come on! Come on! Come on! Mason Mount! That is a moment of treasure for the rest of my life!
But what a goal from Chelsea.
Come
Just
on!
when they needed it. They've missed chance after chance after chance.
Come on!
And again, it's Kante who just pinches the ball and creates the problem for.
And the guys to take us to the final is one of our own!
There's Pulisic, doesn't panic. Look at that little bit of movement from Mount across that near post, and it's in the back of the net.
That makes it more sweet.
Can't touch him, otherwise he's getting a red card.
It's one of our own. Academy graduate, Mason Mount. Get in there, boys.
Chelsea fans let out that big sigh of relief.
My relief is gone. I can relax.
Well, there's been talk in the newspapers today that supporters might be allowed to get tickets for the final. We'll wait and see whether it works. But Chelsea are certainly heading there. And Mason Mount scores his 9th goal of the season. It's the 2nd time he's scored in the Champions League.
Come on, boys!
But to get what might well turn out to be the clinching goal in the semi-final is going to mean so much to him. A player who's had such a fine season for Chelsea and for England as well.
And also, he's a Chelsea graduate, so it means a lot more. Come on, boys! We are going to Istanbul. We are going to Istanbul. We're going to Istanbul. And now you're going to believe what? Now you're going to believe what? We're going to Istanbul. We're going to Istanbul. We're going to Istanbul. And now you're going to believe what? Now you're going to believe what? Now you're going to We're going to Istanbul. We're going to Istanbul. We're going to Istanbul. And now you're going to believe what? Now you're going to believe what? Now you're going to We're going to Istanbul.
Everybody relax a little bit.
We're going to Istanbul. We're going to Istanbul. And now you're going to believe us.
I think Mount's just been booked and he's still got a little bit of a high from the goal, I think.
That celebration just means everything. I bet City are shooting themselves now. We've been basically one of the best European teams on the planet, basically.
Keep a cool head.
Keep a cool head, right.
James for the last 3 minutes. He's played a vital role in both legs, the Chelsea captain.
Yeah, look like Ziyech is coming on as well.
Hakim Ziyech.
So Reece James for Aspilicueta, Hakim Ziyech also coming on. Mason Mount, the player, is going to be replaced.
Mason Mount! Mason Mount! Mason Mount! Mason Mount!
Yeah. Absolute brilliant from Kante. He's done it so many times tonight. He's just
Come on, boys! Come on!
He's off on a run. He's absolutely brilliant at it. And Pulisic, class at what he did there.
Foul conceded by Sergio Ramos. Free kick to Chelsea. 90 seconds away plus stoppage.
We are Chelsea FC. We are Chelsea! 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 Oh Chelsea! We are So we are Chelsea boys! We're Chelsea! Oh Chelsea! Oh Chelsea! Oh Chelsea! La 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 la! La Chelsea! 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 La 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 la! We are Chelsea! Chelsea! Take for the Chelsea! For the Chelsea! For the Chelsea! La 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 la! Chelsea! Chelsea! Chelsea!
Got rid of him and then he's got back to the Champions League final.
Four minutes of stoppage time. Only two of the Chelsea.
Oh, we are Chelsea! Oh, we are the Chelsea. Oh, we are the Chelsea. Oh, we are the Chelsea. Oh, we are the Chelsea.
They'd won the Champions League against Bayern Munich. They were the European champions when he arrived. And in a bit more than
We're gonna win the European Cup. We're gonna be away. Say for the Chelsea, for the Chelsea, for the Chelsea all the way. We are the Chelsea, of the Chelsea, of the Chelsea all the way.
two sides to the story though, Steve. I wonder what the ramifications of the
Mason Mount, Mason Mount, Mason Mount, Mason Mount, Mason Mount. Come boys, get in, my boys.
And we know that financially they couldn't keep all the players. Gareth Bale had to leave James as left.
Sing for the Chelsea, for the Chelsea, for the Chelsea all the way. Just for the Chelsea, for the Chelsea, for the Chelsea all the way. Go on, Pulisic! Go on!
Who's done exactly what he was supposed to do when he came off the bench.
Go on, Reece! Reece James! Oh! Referee! We are dancing all the way to Istanbul. We are dancing all the way to Istanbul. We're dancing all the way, dance all the way, dance all the way to Istanbul. We're gonna smash the city to a million pieces. Oh, City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, oh, Man City, oh, Man City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, oh, Man City, oh, Man City, are you scared? We have just been beaten, man. We have just beaten the best team in the world. We have beaten the best team in the world. The best team in the best team in the best team in the world. Oh, Manchester City, are you scared? Oh, Manchester City, are you scared? Oh, Manchester City, Manchester City, oh, Manchester City, oh, Manchester City, are you scared? Oh, Manchester City, are you scared? Oh, Manchester City, oh, Manchester City, Manchester City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, oh, Man City, oh, Man City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, are you scared? Oh, Man City, oh, Man City, oh, Man City, are you scared?
He's got full of confidence now.
Havertz.
Kurt Zouma will have to wait. Offside flag up on the far side. It'll be a free kick to Chelsea. What a time to be a Chelsea supporter. Glenn, Champions League final and an FA Cup final to look forward to.
Before as well, you know, they're in that position, they're fighting, they West Ham on their shoulder. Wonderful time for them, and it's come from them. And don't forget what Frank Lampard's done as well this season.
The Mason Mount, I love it that the guy that sent us to the final is a homegrown talent. I love it. I love it. I just love it.
Frank a lot of praise for that. So I think Chelsea fans have got to they'll think about that. They'll remember that, I'm sure.
Go on! Oi! Oi! That's a penalty all day long. Yeah! We have done it, boys! Come on! Come on! Get in, boys! Full-time Chelsea 2, Real Madrid 0. We are now playing Man City in the final of the Champions League on the 20th.